Hello everybody, Edward here. Wanted to give a quick demo of basically the system prompt governance system. So what we're looking at here is a dashboard. So this is a bland template dashboard. This would be personalized and branded for the client. And what this basically does is it has all of your users, it has all of your departments and your profiles, and this is sort of like the hub and the visualization of all of the AI flowing through our system. And for this demo, I'm going to use a Pi coding agent. This also works with all coding agents. So for example, Claude Cowork, Claude Code, and Codex Work, they would also all work and they would all go through this same system, right? And so basically the way this works is saying, hello, I'm doing a demo. Okay, and as you can see, this is now going through the coding agent. And if I refresh the dashboard, all of this data is basically coming from Pi, going into our coding agent. It's using the model that I've selected here, which is also managed by us. So all of these models, we've got Opus, Sonnet, Mini, OSS, and Flash. They're all going through system prompt. And so I've just done that one demo. I'll say, I have another message for the demo. And you can see I've just used two models. It's all in the same agent. And if I go through here, as you can see, it's basically calculating all of the tokens, the cost, the usage. It breaks it down by models. It goes through by conversation. It is aggregating all of the information that is being used in our agent. It is going through to system prompt. System prompt is then running its policies. So policies are here. These are the ones we have set up for the demo. It's checking that there are no secrets going through. It's checking that everyone has permissions to use all the tools. And then it goes through system prompt and is forwarded on to basically our models who are configured in the backend. What system prompt does is it gives you complete control. So as you can see in the coding agent, this would be the end user. And again, this is Pi. It could also be Cowork. It could also be Codex Work. There's no problem. All of these models and everything that's going through here is defined by system prompt. If you can read, like it actually says like these are models provided by system prompt. And then that is flowing in through here. It runs all of the policies on top to make sure that people aren't doing any bad things. And then system prompt is then forwarding that on to the external API providers, which at the moment are cloud-based. In the future could also be local inference or whatever you want. So if, for example, I look at the requests, this is all the stuff that I'm just doing now. As you can see, I can go through, I can see the models that I'm using, the providers, latency. So we get all of this information about AI flowing through the system. Let's see if I can go through to that session that I'm using. So this is basically the session that Edward is using. And you can see I've got all of these requests. You can see that one I just did in Flash. Again, we've got the Opus, the Flash. Flash is much more cheaper. And then this is all of the information that has flowed through is available to view in this dashboard. For example, I can find this. Hello, I'm doing a demo as I was doing in the coding agent. I can go through and it's got all of the information that goes to and from the coding agent passes through system prompt. This gives us complete traceability, auditability, ownership of everything that's happening with AI. System prompt is the bit in the middle. It sits between your coding agent and your AI provider, and it controls, directs, and governs everything. So it's basically making sure people aren't doing bad things. It's showing us how many tokens each user is using, how many tokens each department is using, what they're using those tokens for. So this is like the default out-the-box view, but don't look too much at what is here in the generic dashboard. The true value of this is adapting it to what an enterprise requires. So because we have the data of all of the people, what they've done with AI, the models they're using, because we have all that data in one place, that gives us the ability to control and manage and build lots of valuable enterprise flows on top of it. Every enterprise has a different use case. So yeah, I think that's enough for the demo. And please do reach out with any questions.